Good morning, James A. Smith here from growtogive.com. It's Wednesday morning, December 11th, 2013. Merry Christmas. At the end here, my grandson Aaron would also like to say Merry Christmas. Today I want to talk to you about loneliness. You know, during the holidays, it's said that people are more lonely then than any other time of the year. There's even rumors that suicide is higher. I don't know if that's true or not, but here's what I do know. When you're lonely, you know, it stinks, right? It stinks. It doesn't feel good. I've been lonely a bunch this year. I've been lonely sometimes for a companion because I'm single. I've been lonely for a friend sometimes when I'm trying to work through something. And sometimes I've been lonely for a business here, you know, working on different projects or something. So I think that most of us can experience some type of loneliness. We don't feel like we're connected to someone. We don't necessarily know which path to go on. It can absolutely suck, especially for single people during the holidays. I want to remind my single friends, I'd rather be single and lonely than married and lonely. You feel me? I want to share some tips of how I get through loneliness. Number one, I hang on to truth like nobody's business. What do I mean by truth? Truth is, I believe in the Lord, which means I have a belief about the end, and it's a pretty positive one. That's truth. Okay, it's truth in my life. That's important for me to be able to hang on to when I'm down, when I'm lonely, when things don't necessarily seem to make sense, which is not truth, that's confusion. Then I want to know that I can hang on to some truth. So number one, my eternal truth, my spiritual truth is big for me when I'm lonely. Other truths. Truth is, I probably wasn't lonely an hour ago or 2 hours ago. That's good news because this isn't an ongoing thing. This is temporary. That gives me a lot of hope into at least believing that in an hour or two, I possibly won't be lonely. That actually helps me feel good right now. I think it was Dr. James Maxwell that said, if there's hope in the future, there's power in the present. Kind of cool, present, Christmas. Anyway, I thought it was kind of cool. That's another truth for me. I'm not always lonely. I need that. So my eternal truth, the truth about the actual thing I'm feeling right now, the truth is I'm not always feeling that, so that's kind of good. That gives me hope for tomorrow or for the next hour. Some other truths are that just because I'm alone right now doesn't mean I'm useless. Okay, it doesn't mean that I'm the only person that's alone. Here's truth. Okay, truth is everyone experiences this. That helps me go through what I'm going through. I'm not the only one. Matter of fact, everyone. So I must be included in that sometimes. That means I am going to experience this. That helps me go through it. It helps me to understand that doesn't mean I am a nobody. It doesn't mean that I'm a loser. It doesn't mean that the world's going on with their fun and all their Christmas parties and holidays and poor little old me, I'm sitting back here. That's just a bunch of bull. That's called a lie, okay? We want to hang on to truth. And here's another great tip to help us ensure we're lonely less any time of the year. Get out there and do something for other people, and especially during the holidays. There aren't many people that are lonely who are serving food to homeless people, who are lonely taking their kids around, showing them Christmas lights, who are lonely taking someone else's kids around and showing them Christmas lights. Feeding people, going out and visiting people, going up and talking to people at all the little Walmarts that are doing the Red Cross thing. I think it's Red Cross. Go around and talk to them people. Ask them why they're doing it. Get other people's stories. You're just not going to be lonely if you're out there being a giver. I want you to think about that this holiday season. There's always so much giving to do. Now, I know it's easy to say, you know, I don't feel like giving. I've been giving too much and I want somebody to give to me. I get it. But when someone's not knocking at my door to give to me, or they're not texting me, or they're not calling me, now it's me. And if you're a Christian, it's me and the Lord. Thank God, me plus the Lord equals enough when that's all we've got, okay? I mean, that works. But if we'll get out there and choose to give, choose to be part of someone's life. There's just so many opportunities to do that. And I know sometimes we want people to give for us or give to us. But if you and I will choose to go be givers, or here's an easy one, get on Facebook and go around all those people's or look at your feed and all the ones you usually ignore because they're griping. Jump in there and see if you can be a little bit of sunshine and share something. Maybe they're complaining about being lonely. Maybe you can jump in there and talk to them and ask them, hey, have you helped wrap any presents lately? Anything where we're giving, because if we're giving, we're growing, and if we're growing, we get to give more. And then the best way to receive love is by giving love. You feel me here? And then we become more loving, and it becomes like a beautiful thing. I understand it's going to be a challenge sometimes, but when you're done wallowing, I wallow too. I like that wallowing, and those pity parties. Oh, I love pity parties sometimes. The challenge with a pity party is no one ever shows up, and if the few that will show up, they don't even bring gifts. I mean, so the party usually ends up being me and my pity, right? If we can get out there and do any type of giving at all, come over here to this video and make a comment. Share with us how you get through loneliness. That's giving. Maybe you're not lonely now, you share something with us, and when you are lonely, you come back and read what you shared with us. This is good stuff, okay? We don't have to be sitting around and on the most celebrated event in history of the birth of Jesus Christ, we don't have to be sitting around looking like somebody licked all the red off our candy, right? We don't need to be looking like the cruise director for the Titanic, like it's just the end. It's not the end, okay? You've got this. All right, little Aaron wants to say Merry Christmas to you, and I'll talk to you soon. Grow, get them. Go ahead, son.
Here we go. Merry Christmas from James and Aaron from Waffle House. Here we go. Say Merry Christmas.